You. What's up, y'all? Tell like it is TV, man. Let's talk about it, y'all. So first of all, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you want to donate, the links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button that's right, y'all. The like button is free. All right, man. So let's get into the recap, man, of my nigga. You know what I'm saying? My nigga, my nigga, my nigga, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Deontay Wilder. Took a loss last night. Got knocked out last night. I've heard a lead up to this fight that Wilder saying that if he lost this fight, he was going to retire. First of all, let me get my thoughts on the fight. Like I said, I do think that to a certain degree, them Wilder and Fury fights took a lot out of both fighters, as you seen, with Tyson Fury struggling with fighters. I mean, he lost to Ndangu. That's just the facts, right? He lost to Ndangu, but they gave him the win. And then he got beat by Usyk. You see what I'm saying? So both of these fighters really don't look the same after fighting one another. Both of those three fights took a lot out of both fighters, man. It just kind of is what it is. And it shows. It shows. This is why I kind of had Usyk beating Fury too. You know what I mean? Because Fury ain't really looked the same. You know what I mean? Since those Wilder fights. But at the end of the day, I do think in this particular fight with Big Bang Zhang, shout out to Big Bang Zhang, he did his thing. It was only a matter of time, but between one of these fighters landing something flush, because I knew that fight was not going to the distance. Somebody was getting knocked out, and if you're in a Deontay Wilder fight, somebody's getting knocked out. Either you gonna knock him out or he gonna knock you out for the most part. Besides that Joseph Parker shit, I don't know what that shit was about. I'm gonna keep it $1 with you. That shit, I ain't even want to do a video about that because, like I said, Wilder's my nigga, and, I didn't want to, because I didn't understand what the training game plan was. Like, bro, when did this nigga Wilder ever become some kind of boxer? You know what I'm saying? Nigga is not no boxer, bro. He go in there and he knock niggas the fuck out. All this moving around and jabbing here and nigga, fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? Leak, what they call that? Seek, destroy, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Them heat seeker missiles and shit. That's what Wilder got. We not out here trying to be Floyd Mayweather and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit irked the fuck out of me. And he started to do that again in this particular fight. When he actually started to let his hands go, he started to have success. You got to give credit to Big Bang Zhang with the pressure that he put, and he was just kept coming forward. And he caught Wilder with a good shot, as Wilder got caught pretty much reaching in with the right hand. I just feel like he couldn't find his distance most of the fight. Even though he had the reach advantage, he just did. I think the jab was working, but Wilder did a lot of stuff where he was falling back in the corner, allowing old boy to kind of just beat up on him, even if the shots wasn't hitting and wasn't landing. Some of them shots was getting in there. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Wilder did tag him a few good times with the right hand, but nothing too clean. Nothing where it was like clean. But there was definitely shots that when he hit him, he hit him. But like I said, he got caught reaching, and part of that could be him being gun shy and not being able to find that distance with all those particular wars he's been in, especially when it comes down to the Fury fights. Like I said, man, it just, like I said, man. One thing I want to say, and I talked about this in one of my other videos when it pertains to Deontay Wilder, or I was talking about something else and brought up the Deontay Wilder situation. They stopped this fight very quickly. Was Wilder hurt? Yes, he was absolutely hurt. I mean, Wilder got hit and the man turned around like, yeah, my man is all right. So I can, we could joke a little bit, but Wilder got hit. That nigga turned around like, nigga, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And then he caught him again. Like, that's what fucked Wilder up right there. I ain't gonna hold you. That second time he got hit, because that first time he was definitely hurt. You know what I'm saying? For sure. My man turned around like, yo, what the fuck was that? You know what I'm saying? Wilder was looking like he was looking for the referee or something. Like, nigga, what, this nigga elbow me or something, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Wilder thought that nigga hit him with an elbow. Wilder, you my nigga, bro. But it is you. All right now. We can laugh about the shit a little bit. You still my nigga. You still champ. You know what I'm saying? You still champ of the people. Period. You know what I'm saying? We still proud of you, bro, man. But we can laugh about this shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but that second shot though, man. Yeah, when he hit him with that second shot, man, I was like, damn, my nigga done. You know what I'm saying? My heart dropped. I ain't gonna sit up and hold you. I was, oh, come on, Wilder, man. Get up, man. Get up, man. Get up, man. He got up. See, the referee did some bullshit because this is the shit I be talking about. Now, when it came down to Tyson Fury fumbling all around the ring and shit like that, they let that nigga continue. You know what I'm saying? But Wilder gets up at the 9 count. Yeah, he might be, took a little step forward, but they didn't have to wave that off. I think Wilder was good enough to, maybe he could have got knocked out. I'm not going to say that he could have survived that whole, because I think it was still like a minute 11 left. So I'm not going to sit up here and act like Wilder would have just survived and shit like that. It's possible he might, and it's possible he could have got knocked out too. But I mean, let the nigga get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? But maybe, like I said, man, maybe sometimes some things is just man, I just hate to say that shit, but I think Wilder needs to revisit the Mark Breland situation. I think those brothers it's time for them brothers to have a conversation because, like I said, when the fight got stopped, Malik jumped in the ring, was in the other corner a little bit too fast, man. I ain't trying to throw nothing in there, bro, but I just kind of feel like Malik Scott's training for Deontay Wilder was just, I don't know what you was trying to do with this nigga, bro. I don't know. Nigga's not a boxer. He is not a boxer. All these exciting years we don't have from Deontay Wilder is, is what he do. And this was starting to look like one of those fights. Wilder getting outboxed. All of a sudden, Wilder come through, hit that nigga with the Alabama slammer. Know what I'm saying? And that nigga up out of there. Know what I'm saying? Wilder ain't never been no boxer. All this head movement and I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's either that or, like I said, Wilder and Fury took so much out of each other that both of them niggas don't got it no more. You know what I'm saying? And I think that for Wilder, I think maybe if he's going to retire, he should retire. You know what I'm saying? Before he get in there and really get knocked the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? It depends. It depends if his heart is still in it. You know what I'm saying? If his heart and his mind is still in it. But I just kind of felt like, once Wilder got to it, it just seemed like a part of the hunger left. You know what I mean? Part of that maybe come from, him being cheated and getting undefeated and shit like that, getting defeated, not being undefeated no more. But, boxing robbed Deontay Wilder. They robbed our champ, man. But, that's part of the game. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the game. That's how that shit goes sometimes. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of Deontay Wilder in his career. Came from nothing. Wasn't really a boxer. Had to do what he had to do to help his daughter survive and got into boxing and was out here hitting niggas with the Alabama slammer and getting them up out of there. And worked his way to be heavyweight, worked his way into the Olympics, worked his way, became a bronze medal, worked his way into becoming a heavyweight contender, being champion, having 10 title defenses, you know what I'm saying? Tied with Muhammad Ali. And, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he had a hell of a career. You know what I'm saying? Whether you thought Wilder was a great boxer or he's a fraud, I told you he was a fraud, he can't box. But he was knocking niggas the fuck out. You couldn't wait for the day for that nigga to fall off. That's why a lot of y'all niggas co-signed the cheating that nigga Fury was doing. You know what I'm saying? But, it is what it is, man. We ain't never going to get over that. But, that's boxing, though, for you. And that shows you the biasness of a lot of boxing fans. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that get out here and condone this nigga Ryan Garcia popping dirty and then getting out here now saying, oh, yeah, well, if he took it, it was unknowingly. He was taking this. And like, y'all should have said that from Jump Street. To get out here and talk about a nigga clean, innocent. Y'all niggas out here playing chaos. Y'all being agents of chaos out here, fam. You know what I'm saying? But don't nobody care about Devin Haney getting fucked over. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody care about Devin Haney getting fucked over. You got your ass whooped. Ryan whooped your ass. Boxing game cold. Anything to see you take that loss. The boxing game is cold. And I can go on and on and on. It ain't just niggas that go through this kind of shit neither. It's a lot of boxers who went through some bullshit. It is what it is. You see what happened with what's the kid name? Jermaine Ortiz, right? Got out here, beat the hell out of goddamn Tio and lost the fight. Somehow this nigga lost, right? When he fought Lomachenko, a lot of people thought he beat Lomachenko, and guess what? Had to hold that L. You see what I'm saying? So boxing can be fucked up. So boxing ain't just fucking over niggas. They fucking over whatever the agenda is. Okay, whatever the agenda is, they gonna do what they gotta do. And some people can get past that. Some people can't. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. That's okay. You know what I'm saying? We know the game is rigged. We know that the odds are stacked against and shit like that. So you know it is what it is. But as far as Wilder goes, like I said, hell of a career, man. We proud of you. And all the fans that fuck with you, we proud of you, man. We knew that every time a Wilder fight came up, nigga, you know somebody get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Somebody get knocked out. That nigga brought heavyweight championship back. You know what I'm saying? Him and Joshua, because I ain't gonna lie, Joshua's defeat to Klitschko kind of shook up the heavyweight division as well. But with Deontay Wilder on his side, out here knocking out everything moving, you know what I'm saying? That shit was a head-on collision. And that's a fight that I wish that we would have got. That's a fight that's a fight we missed out on, man. We missed out on Joshua versus Wilder, man. And it's a shame, bro. It really is. Yeah, it's a shame that them brothers never fought. But it is what it is, though. But Wilder brought a lot of excitement back to the game. And unfortunately, like I said, the powers that be wanted the Gypsy King to come through and take that nigga whole legacy. You know what I'm saying? Take that nigga whole shine away and cheat that man. And cheat that man at the end of the day. But it is what it is. But yeah, man, Malik Scott, man, I don't know what they were working on. It just felt like, I don't know. It's either Wilder ain't got it no more. He ain't got that he don't got that will no more. You know what I'm saying? Like that nastiness. You know what I'm saying? Wilder's a little bit more calmer now. That's what he seems like. He seems a little bit more calmer now and shit like that. Like the Wilder we remember and shit. Wilder out there, you know what I'm saying? Ready to put pain on niggas and shit like that. You know what I mean? You start seeing a nigga smiling a little bit too much. Nigga a little bit too much happy and shit. Nigga living a little bit too good. You know what I'm saying? To where the point maybe in the back of his mind sometime he can, when I used to hear Wilder say, I can leave boxing right now. I'm good. I'm set. Sometimes, I kind of winced at that a little bit like, dang, I hope he don't lose the hunger for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that could happen. You living good and shit like that, bro, you can lose the hunger in that shit. And we all fall victim of that. Even people when it comes down to the everyday life. Sometimes we just fucking take for granted for a lot of shit at the end of the day. You might slack off on your job and shit like that. You know what I mean? You might slack up on this. You might slack up on that. So, because the hunger's not there no more. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. I mean, it's just unfortunate, man. But I wanted to see the brother win. But sometimes that's just how it is, man. Big Bang Zhang caught him with a good shot, and the referees did stop that shit a little early. Because, like I said, this nigga Fury was stumbling around the ring like a nigga who had too much to drink at the bar, and motherfucking trying to walk up out that bitch. Nigga Fury was bouncing all over from rope to rope to rope, stumbling and fumbling and shit. You know what I'm saying? If Fury would have fell, Fury would have been rolling on the ground, and they would have still gave this nigga the benefit of the doubt. Well, I know it's a 15-second count, but we got to give Fury the benefit of the doubt because he just gets up. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But Wilder and shit, he get up and shit all of a sudden, oh, no, it's over, it's over, it's over. Like, yo, that's some bullshit, bro. Straight up and down, that's some bullshit. Now, like I said, with Wilder should have been given the benefit of the doubt just for the fact that, he he's shown to get the fuck up and get back fighting at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And probably knock somebody the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Because he did knock Fury out in that third fight. But the referees giving niggas long counts and shit like that, man. Like I said, man, they've been, Wilder's story to me is a horror, because we know the cheating that happened. You know what I'm saying? Now, for a casual fan, you're looking at it, you're like, nah, man, that nigga Fury just beat that nigga ass 2 times, right? But for those that know, we know. You know what I mean? Besides that second fight, because the second fight was definitely some funny shit definitely going on. Gloves, nigga looking weird and shit, nigga stumbling around in the first round. You know what I mean? It's a lot of funny shit. Fury hitting the nigga behind the head. It was a lot of jankiness in that second fight. But that third fight was classic though. But Wilder should have definitely got the knockout in the first fight. And then when it came down to the third fight, Wilder should have got the knockout. You know what I'm saying? Fury was definitely down and out in that third fight. And they get that nigga a super long count. it is what it is. Fury got back up, he did his thing, and he got the victory. You know what I'm saying? But see how they didn't give Wilder the benefit of the doubt in that third fight with Fury when he was getting up. The nigga was getting up, and them niggas just called the fight off. Like, nigga, why y'all niggas doing that? You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't do that shit to Fury. Y'all let that nigga get a long-ass count and shit. Like I said, that Wilder Fury shit, man, you want to talk about corruption in boxing. Woo-wee. You want to talk about corruption in boxing. Fight 1, 2, and 3. Which exhibit you want? Exhibit A, B, and C out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Real fucking talk. You know what I mean? But even at that, man, those fights were exciting. Just being a fan of Wilder at the end of the day and a supporter of Wilder, let alone a fan, because, you know, I was buying the pay-per-views. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But being a supporter of Wilder, man, like I said, it was always excitement, man. He brought the excitement back to boxing and shit, especially to the heavyweight division. Because like I said, man, you knew with a Wilder fight, or who fighting tonight? Oh, yeah, nigga, Wilder fighting tonight. Oh, yeah, that's the nigga that be knocking niggas out. Even a casual know who that nigga was. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, yeah, that's the dude that be knocking niggas out. Yeah, that's that nigga that hit that nigga with that Euro step and knocked the nigga. I ain't never seen a nigga hit a nigga with a Euro step and knock. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, niggas we talking shit and shit. Wilder knocked out Severn with a Euro step. That shit was... Yo, the way he did Severn was filthy, man. You know what I'm saying? That man hit that man with a Euro step and knocked him out. My man was playing boxing and basketball up in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, Wilder was different. You know what I'm saying? And then they used to call him Windmill Wilder. Fuck it. Wilder was fighting like, nigga, I don't give a fuck what hit you. I don't care what hit you, nigga. I know when this shit land, nigga, your ass is up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Wilder was out there fighting wild as fuck. He was living his name, Wilder, because that's how he was fighting, and that's how he was throwing his punches, too. You know what I'm saying? He was throwing them bitches with nothing but motherfucking force when he decided to, you know, when he locked in and struck your ass with that goddamn right hand. You know what I mean? So I just think he got away from that. And like I said, those wars with Fury, man, that shit could take a lot out of a nigga, man. So no different from a running back doing a lot of motherfucking, you know, like a physical running back. I'm not talking about like no finesse ass fucking running back, but I'm talking about the punishment that a bruiser would take as far as a running back. That nigga ain't gonna be doing that shit in about 8 years. 8 years, his rookie year, his first 3 years, he might be able to really take all that shit. Nigga, come year 8, year 9, year 10, that nigga gonna be getting hurt like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be shell shot. You be like, damn, why this nigga ain't that fast no more? Damn, why this nigga, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that nigga body taking a fucking beating at the end of the day. And that's what happened with Fury and Wilder. You can see it with both of them. You know what I'm saying? They took a lot out of, they took a hell of a lot out of each other, man. And, you know, they created classics. You know what I'm saying? Those fights, regardless of how I feel about them, those fights are classics at the end of the day. Classic fights, man. But, you know, it is what it is. But, yes, the Vern, that knockout was crazy. The Luis Ortiz fight, that shit was crazy. Both of those fights was crazy because Luis Ortiz had my man hurt in I think I want to say it was the 4th round. I never forget that fight because that's when everybody was ducking Luis Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? See, Wilder should get a lot of credit, man, for bringing back the heavyweight division. I know a lot of y'all, you know, y'all hate Wilder or, y'all just big Joshua fans or some shit like that. But, you know, man, you got to give it up where you got to give it up. And like I said, even though I didn't like Joshua and shit like that, I'd be lying to be up here and say that nigga ain't get the heavyweight division lit too with his victory with knocking out Klitschko. I think he got up and knocked out Klitschko, right? I won't say he didn't have it lit around this bitch. They both had it lit. And that's why we missed out on that fight. You know what I'm saying? We missed out, period. But like I said, man, you know, when he fought Luis Ortiz, that was a big fight. Joshua didn't want to fight him. Nobody wanted to fight him. You know what I'm saying? He took him on. And Luis Ortiz was out boxing, then fucked around, almost knocked him out. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'll never forget that shit. I was in that crib screaming like, oh, come on, goddamn, nigga, hold on. You know what I'm saying? Then he came back, knocked out Ortiz, like, oh, let's fucking get it, my nigga lit. That was Wilder in his motherfucking prime. Remember when he knocked out Arthur Spilker? Oh, that's still one of the nastiest knockouts that I've probably ever seen. Nigga knocked him out stepping back in the corner. Hold that. Slapped the nigga, you know what I'm saying? Hit that boy so hard that nigga said, I ain't even feel his power. Of course, nigga, they carried you out in a stretcher and you was asleep, my man. You know what I'm saying? You was really asleep, my man. You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? You ain't feeling it. Yeah, his power was all right. Nigga, he knocked you out, nigga. You know what I mean? You know, Drake be like, it was out like a light. Hey, like a light. Like a light. Slept through the flight. That nigga was knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful knockout. But people would tell you Wilder ain't got skills, Wilder this, Wilder that. Man, sometimes, like I said, man, everybody not Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not trying to, or Canelo Alvarez, or Javante Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying? Or Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? Or Bud Crawford. Some niggas, that's just what they do. Wilder just had a specialty that's not normal to the game. You know what I'm saying? And he has something that worked for him, and it was working for a while, and it came to an end. It is what it is. But he was a trailblazer, man. Trailblazer, man. Straight up and down. So I give him a lot of credit for that. But I'm about to get ready to go ahead and end this real quick. But yeah, man. Shout out to Wilder, man. Great career, brother, man. You know what I mean? We're going to talk a little bit more stuff, too, as well, when it pertains to Deontay Wilder. But, hold on. All right. But, yeah, man. So, yeah, damn. I thought this shit would have been honestly stopped. But it is what it is. But anyway, salute to the champ, man. We're proud of you, man. I don't know if you really officially call it retirement, but if you did, man, I don't got a problem with it, man. I think that you did a lot for the sport. We would have loved to see you have another run at it. You know what I'm saying? We would have definitely loved to see you have another run, but politics got in the way. Al Heyman and the PBC, I don't know what they were doing. Wilder not fighting one time a year and shit. Like, as the man is starting to get older and stuff like that, you at least Wilder should at least been fighting 2 times a year, but money can probably be the issue. You know what I'm saying? They can probably only afford to pay the guys at least one time or something like that. So that could be a lot to do with that. The money issue. So it just kind of is what it is at the end of the day. And yeah, so that's what I think happened. It was crazy though that the Matchroom got swept like that. Like, damn, Matchroom ain't win one fight last night. Like, damn, one fight? Matchroom couldn't get one fight. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is, man. Queensberry Promotions, man. Frank Warren and shit. You know what I'm saying? They out there getting them dubs. You know what I'm saying? Swept Eddie Kardashian last night, man. I was like, damn, at least Wilder gonna get it done. Nope, Wilder didn't get it done. You know what I'm saying? So, it was what it was. But like I said, man, salute to the champ, man. Whatever he gonna do is whatever he gonna do. You know what I mean? I'm rocking with him. Either way, if he want to get back in there, would I advise for him to get back in there? Only if he's really coming through with the. But like I said, he might be a shot fighter at this point. So sometimes it might be good for him. It might be good for him to just go ahead and call it quits, man. You know what I'm saying? Call it quits, man. You had a hell of a career, and there's no need, not for the sport of boxing. Not for the sport of boxing. Don't go out there and put your life on the line and shit like that. Not for these bitch ass fans. Hell no. Not for these. As soon as my nigga lose, I ain't a fan no more. We gonna clown this nigga, this, that, and the third. Not for these hoe ass niggas. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? It ain't worth it, bruh. So if I'm advising Wilder, man, fuck some of these fans. You know what I'm saying? They don't appreciate. They didn't never appreciate. They should have never and deserved to be even watching a nigga like Wilder. To be honest, you know what I'm saying? All them niggas did was hate and this, that, and the third. And he can't box. He's not a boxer. He don't run. He don't jump rope. He just go in there. All he got is a right hand. Niggas don't appreciate shit. You know what I'm saying? And you getting out here putting your life on the line, getting tapped upside your head, getting knocked out, getting up, fighting, continuing to. All right. So anyway, man, don't get mad at me, man. I just gotta tell all you days, man. So shout out to day one, shout out to new ones, man. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button that's right, y'all. The like button is free. Anyway, tell like it is TV. We out of here, y'all.